Good night, fellow punters. The clock on the wall says 9:30 on Sunday night, and I am home from Waterford.
Rebellious Gale and Port Storm away from the final flight, and it's Jungle Pros, the leader from Lord Erskine on the inside, who's making the favourite fight every step of the way. But it's Jungle Pros and Jack Kennedy now racing on a couple of lengths clear. Jungle Pros is glowing for Jack Kennedy and Gordon Elliott as this mare continues to clean up. Lord Erskine second, then Bodie Satfer well clear of driving Jerry Rebellious Gale.
Get up, you little rooster. What a little mare. That's the reason I came on tonight. I said I have to come on. Similar to the night that Earls won 4 in a row for us. Jungle Pros defying £40 of a right. That's the phone. It's happened all evening with messages. There she goes again. A lot of followers of Jungle Pros. A lot of people made money, including myself, on our last 4 wins. I wasn't that big today, but I had a few pound on. I think it was 70 or 75 quid on, and that was at 9 to 4, and some was at 15 to 8, and to return 4 to 1. So she jumped absolutely brilliantly, travelled brilliantly, and she'll probably go up another maybe £8 for that. So that'll bring her into per temps qualifier reckoning. So would she ever be the one that'll be the first time 5th winner on the bus for us? We had Flash to Tamzane today, didn't jump adequately at all. I was keeping an eye on him in the first mile, done no good. Jumping served him well the last day, but they didn't go that fast of a pace, I thought, where he was situated, but the dog won it. I used to back him a couple of years ago and I gave up on him, and then when I gave up on him he started winning. Typical. With a good winner on Saturday with the First Street. I was actually watching that in the church because the wedding didn't start until 1:30. It was supposed to start at 1. And I was watching it, and a fella showed me a photograph after. He said, "Did that horse win?" I said, "What horse?" And he showed me a photograph. He was up top on the gallery up behind. And you can do nothing in Old with the youngsters around. But done well. And then the Milos that I should have put up when he was 12 to 1. I had it wrote down to put up, and I just thought, I went through the race on stats on trends, and 300 through 5 finished first in the race, but he had no jockey. He impeded us coming up the stretch, but I had a few pound on, but I should have put it up. I should have went with the bus horse. I know a few backed it all right, but I should have put it up myself. So learned by my mistakes, I guess. The Stig had his nap as well. It won Fieldor. It was 2 to 1 the other day when he tipped it up. You see, he's trying hard, and I have to commend him. Simply the reason he has to pick these horses by Wednesday night, and he's picking some for Saturday and Sunday, and he doesn't know prices. And sometimes by Friday there he could see, maybe this week, that it was 2 to 1 for Sunday, but the one got placed as well, Street Value. He had a good angle on that race too, and even though there were 7 horses in the race, when he put it up, it was 12 to 1, and it was 10 to 1 then when I put up the prices. But it was second at, I think it was SP at 4 to 1. I actually didn't see that race. I'll have to have a look at it again. I was in the church. Wedding went well. That's some establishment, Fate League outside Waterford, in the middle of the prairie, but a great spot. But I hadn't a late night because I had an early start yesterday morning, and I made a boo-boo. I went drinking before the dinner, and that kittled me early last night, but it was all the fresher for this morning. I had breakfast at 8:15, and I was out of Dodge afternoon and home this evening there about an hour ago. Anyway, 2 for tomorrow. In the 2:30 there, we have a buzz horse. I put it up the last and it didn't run well. Lilith. It won for us in Punchestown. This race tomorrow is 3 miles 1, and the race in Punchestown was a distance as well. What's wrong with this? Must be low in fuel, is it, or what? Let's try it again. But the last race, the last day was 2 miles 4, and there we go. No, I picked the wrong horse. Lilith I'm going for. 1 second, bear with me now. Bit rusty, it was a day off, two off. Come on. I had no time to do notes, but I just had the 2 horses that I had in mind to do. Yeah, I'm going to one of punches down to the 2 mile 5. Step Up and Trip, I don't think is any harm tomorrow. It had wind surgery, second run back. It's down in grade. The last it was a grade 2. This is a grade 4. It's carrying top weight, but she's a big, strong mare. What's that there? 7 to 2, 3 to 130. We're going to take on the top 2, Pint Win. And then I had this one marked out. Wannabe Brave, for James Fanshawe. Now, he's not firing on all cylinders, but this is a very lightly raced and it's very well bred. It's out of Fastnet Rock, out of a Galileo mare, and 4 runs. But the minute it got its handicap rating of 65, it ran on well the last day, and it was at the back of the pack the whole way in the race. If you want to have a look at it, and same distance tomorrow. There's a couple of them in the race that had beat the last day. Your man wasn't too busy on it. Now Musk got us back on again, and he wanted to get the finger out because he let us down on Street Kid before, so he owes us one. So he better get the job done maybe tomorrow. So that's what, 3 to 1, 11 to 4. So a Pint Win on that as well. I'll try and get this up before you get to bed, and I'll be back tomorrow evening because I think I have a couple for Tuesday. That's in the tracker. Anyway, not a bad weekend for everyone. It was great for a young couple to have a great crowd, and I think they had a late night, and they're going at it again tonight in Waterford, day 2, but I have the run in the morning, so I bailed out. I dodged today. Bash the Bookies, over and out.